Guys, today is going to be a little bit different. I'm gonna try to be as positive as possible, but we have a crazy story to tell you guys, and things are not looking too good. So grab a seat, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, and welcome back to the vlog. Now, out of all those projects, we're actually gonna have to talk about an old project, the wife's old Trackhawk. Now, if you got, oh, and we got merch, but we'll get into that later on because I don't want to be trying to plug anything right now. This is very serious business, right? Okay. Situation? I don't know.
You said this is a very serious business.
Those shorts, like these shorts are serious business. For real. Enough clowning around. I'm just trying to keep it positive, guys. So, yeah, I know, I'm trying to figure out the way to say it, okay?
We have a lot of money in the car. Just point blank.
All right, okay. So there's a lot of money tied up, guys. Well, what's going on with the Trackhawk? Now, if you guys don't know, you're new to the channel, the Trackhawk, we had bought it. I did it like a family project. We built it. We enjoyed it. We had a bunch of fun with it. I actually surprised her on Mother's Day because you didn't not know. You thought I was working on my uncle's truck. But you know, go check out that vlog. That was a blast to have. But a few months ago, we had so many projects and financial obligations that to keep everything going, it just didn't make sense for us to keep the Trackhawk. Now, obviously, with everything going on, we expected to have it gone and sold, but instead, it's been a burden. Now, what's going on is someone stole the Trackhawk's VIN. It goes back to January, right?
Yeah, that's when it started.
So
when we noticed it.
Yeah, when we noticed it. You know what? Let's just, we're gonna start from the top. Back in January, when we brought the car for inspection, we were getting everything ready, and I had logged on to a website to be able to get my old pictures for the car to get it for inspection. You gotta have like some before pictures of the insurance report, whatever. But when I go to log on to that website, I noticed that another Jeep had my VIN on it, because when I type in the VIN, another Jeep came up, not mine that was all crashed. So I'm like, it
wasn't even the same color.
Not the same color, nothing. I'm
not
just
the
like,
same car.
It was crazy. And so I do a little more digging, and then come to find out that Jeep was pending, like they were in the process of getting it through to get it ready for sale at an Alabama Copart. Yeah. Now, when I see this and I start going through the pictures, I'm like, I'm looking at the stickers, the VINs, and I'm like, yo, somebody has our VIN on their car. That car is stolen. And the thing is, the crazy part about all of this, guys, is that Jeep, it's not even a Trackhawk. It's a regular SRT. That's the crazy part.
Not regular, because
it's a regular, it's not a Trackhawk.
Okay.
It's not a Trackhawk.
But it's not a Jeep.
It's like telling an RT,
either.
Listen to me, it's not a 6.2 supercharged, so it's not a Trackhawk. That's what it is. Not to knock anyone else.
It's not regular though.
But I'm saying it's not a Trackhawk. So what ends up happening is I'm looking at the pictures, I'm seeing the engine base, not the same, the car color, not the same, none of the stuff matched, and it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, how could someone be slick enough or crazy enough to try to process a stolen car at that, through Copart, where the car was originally bought?
Yeah.
So first thing I did was I called my wife over. I'm like, babe, check this out. So we're looking at this, and then I'm like, yo, we gotta call the Copart Alabama. Called them, spoke with the lady. I do not remember the lady's name. Let's just call her, I don't know, Anna? Is Anna a common name?
It's in Frozen, so.
It's in Frozen. So then you know what? We're gonna go with it. Talking to Anna, I'm telling her, I'm like, listen, I'm a YouTuber. I have a YouTube channel. Go check out the build, hit the like button. No, I'm just joking, I didn't say all that. But no, so I'm explaining to her everything about that car. I'm like, listen, we have the correct vehicle, we got the paperwork, we have everything documented from like,
that vehicle.
Yeah, since the guy bought it brand new from the dealer. We actually know the guy that purchased it new. Yeah. So what ends up happening is I'm telling her all this stuff, and I'm like being adamant about it, and I'm keep repeating myself to her, and she's like, oh, don't worry, it's already red taped. We're gonna make sure it's under investigation and everything. So I'm like, all right, cool. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up so no one gets burned or anything, you know? So
we left it there.
We left it at that. We thought that it was gonna get resolved. We thought Copart was on top of it. We figured, you know, we told them what was going on. So fast forward, I contact my buddy, and that has a retail dealer out in Florida, and I'm like, hey man, can you do me the solid and try to sell this out through Florida, you know? He's like, all right man, I'll agree to help you out. I'll have the car down here, we'll list it up for sale and everything. Great. So what ends up happening is, within 2 months of us getting the title finally, because of the whole COVID situation, when he finally lists the car, he's getting calls. Now, when I sent the car down there, it had like 9,000 and like 900 miles. It was under 10,000, but let's just say they got 10,000 miles on it, right? So the car has 10,000 miles, and they list it up for sale, and people are calling him saying, hey, listen, that's fraud. You guys, this car is not
a
legit.
scam.
Yeah, it's a scam. Everyone's telling him it's a scam. He's like, what do you mean? And they're saying, oh, this car is listed with 10,000 miles and it really has 30 on the Carfax and all this other stuff. So he's like thrown off and he didn't know really anything. So he goes on Carfax because they're telling him it's on Carfax. So he purchases the Carfax, starts doing some digging, and sure enough, he finds that car that's in Alabama that I originally warned Copart about 5-6 months ago, whatever. And so now this time, that car that was in the Copart in Alabama managed to get processed and was about to be up for sale within like a few hours, I guess. Yeah. So he calls me telling me, hey man, there's something crazy going on with the car. And I'm like, what? He's like, people are saying that, you know, there's this fraud, that, you know, it has more mileage and that there's another car. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, stop. I told him everything about the other vehicle and explained to him what I went through. Like,
we even have a screenshot.
Yeah, I have a screenshot. We gave him all the screenshots of the pictures of the car and everything. He's like, so you warned Copart, you know, 4 or 5 months ago? I'm like, yeah, I told him that they had this car. Like, I thought it was resolved. So this is where it gets kind of sketchy, guys. Now, for people that have been in situations with stolen or cloned cars, typically what ends up happening is someone takes a VIN. Let's say, for instance, the brand new car on the lot, still not even registered, not even sold yet, right? They take a picture of that sticker of the VIN, then they steal the same exact car, same exact color, same everything, right? Then they make stickers of that, put it on the car, and then list it up for sale with like a fake made title. You know, they put it for like a crazy low price, burn someone for like whatever, how many thousands of dollars of cash, and then the person that bought the car, they go to register it, they can't because the DMV is telling them it's, hey, listen, this car, this title doesn't even match that, this title's fake. They'll be able to spot that in a heartbeat. So what ends up happening is the person loses out the money, the dealer doesn't get affected because nothing electronically was done to be able to harm their VIN that's brand new at the lot. Now, with us, unfortunately, because the car was going through the process through Copart, they allowed it to go into the point where now all the information of that car is tied to our VIN, which now depreciates our value, and
20,000 miles more.
Yeah, we could have put 20,000 miles in vlogs.
I know.
Do you understand the racing?
I would have enjoyed it.
Loved it, man. So you know, all this stuff is happening.
I would have drove it to Florida.
And back and again. But yeah, guys, like so many things, it just boggles my mind. Someone managed to take our VIN, steal it, but now not only steal the VIN, but they managed to electronically connect their VIN with all their information of their car to ours. So now when you search up that VIN, it comes up with that car with that mileage and everything. It doesn't even show the rebuilt title of our car and everything like that. It's tied everything to the current vehicle that's sitting at Copart. Now, we messaged them. We're trying to see if they're gonna get it resolved. You know, it's a little frustrating, and I figured I'd be open with you guys instead of just, you know, acting like, you know, everything is good. No, things are not good, and I never push merch. We actually have to, like, for the first time since the beginning, where we even did merch one time.
One week.
1 week, you know. We're actually like, you guys, we want to keep the content going, but we're talking a lot of money tied up right now that's on hold until we figure out everything that's fixed. We're waiting on them to fix everything with the registry, with Carfax. Like, it's a big process. It's not just like, oh yeah, you know, a few wands and that's it. Like, the process to make it go happen, quick.
Yeah.
But to make it go away, it's like when they take your money for a payment online. They take it within 3 minutes. Then when you want to return it, not even an hour later,
5 to 6
it's freaking
days.
5 to 6 business days. And this is the same process with this whole title situation. So now we're on hold. So, you know, I'm not going to take long on doing this, but if you guys want to support the channel and help us out, you know, we're going to have merch available when we're dropping this video. If not later by tonight, DIYgang.com. But anyways, so got the little merch plug out of the way. It's looking cool, guys. Trust me. So, you know, and it's going to go 100% back into the channel so we can have even more crazy fun. And if we do great, I'm going to just go crazier because I've been just doing this all on R9.
Yeah.
It's been insane. But anyways, and if you can't, and if you cannot purchase, don't feel like obligated. We appreciate the support. You're not, you know, anything matters. If you hit the like, any of that, guys, we really appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
But anyway, so now we're trying to figure out the situation with Copart, and you know, what bothers and what's the hardest part about this whole situation is that Copart was warned about the whole situation. I told them months ago, if you know Copart, if you ever, or all these big corporations, what is the one thing that they say when the phone's being answered?
This phone will be recorded for quality and insurance purposes.
Exactly. So for me, I'm like, if I can pinpoint the day of the phone call, because obviously there's only one Copart, Alabama, and I wasn't buying a car. There's not like we were buying some car there. So it's like,
many cars.
Yeah, we had too many going on. So I'm like, all right, We go to the phone company. I spent all morning tracking everything down, and we managed to pinpoint it and find it. They can go back now and track that. So if they say they don't have it, or they can't come, the recording, I don't know, because that's, you know, it could go either way. I'm not gonna say that they're hiding anything. I'm not gonna say any of that. That's up to them if they want to release that or not, or show it. But
we just really hope that they fix the situation, because it's not good.
Yeah, the biggest thing is getting the situation resolved. As of right now, they're trying to work on it, but it's unfortunate because it's financial burden. Like, and we've had great things with Copart. We've bought from them. We've won the rebuild competition.
And we're like we said earlier, like, we're not bashing them or anything. It's just like, obviously it could have slipped through the cracks. We really don't know what happened. We don't know the situation, but it was someone at Copart. So,
yeah, and they represent that.
And exactly. They represent that company. So it's like, yeah, it could have been the lady that we called. It could have been she could have passed it on to somebody else, and they didn't do anything about it, or they just didn't take it seriously. We don't know what happened, but it's just a situation that needs to get resolved as soon as possible.
Yeah, because it's been going on for months, and we've been just smiling to you guys and trying to just not have to do this video, but now it's at a point where it's like, we do have a lot of progress happening behind the scenes, and we're even wheeling and dealing like we used to do back in the day, just getting stuff done.
Side jobs, yes.
Yeah, taking on side jobs and all this other stuff, guys. But, you know, because I did slow down because I was burnt out, and, you know, views obviously went down. My fault, but obviously I'm doing everything possible to try to make it back up again, giving you guys awesome content. I cannot wait till we finish this all-wheel drive Challenger, because we'd have fun with it, run it through its paces. It's going to be, for sure, a fun content machine, along with all the other stuff. So
it's gonna need a roll cage.
Oh, 100% is gonna need a roll cage. But anyways, you know, that's pretty much it, man. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. Smash the like button. If you wanna go support the channel, go check out the channel. Go check out DIYing.com. Cop yourself some merch, and if you can't, well then listen.
Or, no, not DIYing.com.
Oh no, is it not? I thought it was DIY.
They're attached, but it's DIYbranded.com.
Oh, okay, DIYbranded.com. I stand corrected, guys.
If you type in DIYing.com, it will bring you to DIY branded, but it's really DIY branded.
Okay, well then listen. You're gonna have to smash the like button, ring the bell, and subscribe to be able to see what the heck is gonna happen, because once this project's done, guys, it's going to be one of one. Just like the Hellcat Miata.
Just like the
Hellcat Miata. Stay tuned for that one.
And just like Phoenix, too.
And just like Phoenix.
Phoenix is one of one. It was burnt.
The Phoenix edition. Someone said that. It's like, you got the Hellcat Phoenix edition.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we love you guys. Thank you guys. And we'll see you guys very soon. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Peace. Mahalo. That's what I hate about this camera, is that you see yourself. Instead of focusing here, you focus there. Are you done?
Someone stole...
Yeah, I like that we can just joke about it. It's a long story, but we're gonna keep it
short.
We're gonna keep it short, but long enough to make multiple ads. But it's a good story. Trust me. I'm not gonna bore you guys.
Trackhawk stole it.
You know I'm recording right now, right? Oh my god. How do YouTubers do it? I don't know. I've been a YouTuber for 2 years and I still don't know how to like clickbait people. It looks like I'm like about to poop.